More?
No, a little bit towards me, slightly. Just looking out distance, yes. Look as far as France.
I see. I see. I actually have some roots here. That I have Métis status, and my brother traced all this, and he told me that in 1654 Claude Petipa married Marie-Thérèse Mi'kmaq here in Port Royal, and that all led to descendants in Harvard-Bushy.
Did you ever, as a child or as a boy, or in reading the relations or reading the story of this place, imagine what would have been like? Could I have done that? Did you ever see yourself in the?
Not really. I imagine now that when you imagine how they traveled and lived and whatever, our life now is pretty soft. Could I imagine doing something like that? I don't know. I spent 22 years in Jamaica, which is one of the most violent countries in the world, and I liked it very much.
Where is the new frontier for Jesuits now? Where in the world is the most vital work you're doing?
I don't know if I would locate it with a place, but I would locate it in terms of an approach. Jesuit spirituality and Ignatian spirituality is based on finding God everywhere. So you say there's nowhere where God is not present in our world. And so it's a matter of discovering that. And the three characteristics that maybe best describe that are that we seek God with intellectual depth, with spiritual depth, and with a commitment to social justice and ecological justice. And it's the intertwining of those three and the combination of those three. And so the frontier, as it were, is no longer geographic. In some ways, the North American culture is lacking in the spiritual depth in a way that other places are not, in terms of consumerism and materialism and agnosticism.
You still have Irish in your voice.
You know, I have Jamaican in my voice.
Oh.
And nobody ever suggested that I had an Irish accent until after I'd been in Jamaica for 10 years. Then somebody told me the lilt in the Jamaican accent is very similar to the lilt in the Irish accent. So, it's
a bit daunting, isn't it?
Well, that's right.